Well, good morning, everybody. Danny and Wanda back from Pecan Grove. We came up here and wanted to take just a moment to show you all what's going on with the sweet corn. It's been 5 days since we planted it, and I want to show you the difference between store-bought corn and corn that we have raised ourselves and planted from our seeds. Now, we planted 2 rows over here of store-bought corn from Walmart, from Ferry Morris, and we planted 4 rows of corn that we saved from ourselves here. So let's look at the difference and see, as this is day 5 now. Right here. Okay guys, here's where we're at. Here's the corn. Here it comes up right here, down through here, there. Okay, we're gonna continue on down here. You see them all down through here. And I'll switch over to the other row. We got right here, here, all right in here. There's 2 sticking up right here. Right there, there, there. In other words, it's all the way down the whole row like that. 4 rows just like that. Now this corn, as I mentioned in the last video, this corn was saved from a year of 2014. So it's been in the deep freeze since 2014. I'm amazed. I didn't know whether it was worth it to try to save seed for that long a period of time or not. Now, I know that this is probably a question or comment is probably going to come up. Everybody's going to say, yeah, but you took it straight out of the freezer and put it in the ground. It went from being extremely cold to being extremely hot. No, we took it out 2 days prior and let it come to room temperature, because when you take seeds straight out of the freezer and bring them out where it's warm, the bag will sweat. And when the bag sweats, then your seed can get moldy on the inside of it. So Wanda and I actually took it out of the deep freeze and left it in the house for 2 days, so that under controlled conditions, so that the bag did not get wet and sweaty and all that kind of stuff. And then we brought it up here and actually planted it at what we call room temperature, which would be 73 degrees in our house. Okay, here we are on row number 1 right here. Nothing. Over here to my right, row number 2 right here, we see absolutely nothing. So,
and I walked down both rows all the way to the end.
You saw nothing?
Nothing.
Okay, I was over there doing something else, and I haven't walked down the whole row yet. But I want to just kind of like maybe.
Wait, right.
Huh?
See at your finger.
Did I?
Is that one?
That's it. Oh, right here. Here we are, right here.
So it's starting.
It's starting. It's behind.
But it's there.
It is there. I don't want to dig one up, but see, I ain't finding nothing else. I mean, got me kind of a little concerned. There it is right there.
Yeah. So it was planting, what, about 2 foot apart?
No, it's about 12 inches.
Oh, is that it?
About every 12 inches so far. Let me see here if we can find anything up here. Don't really see anything up here. It might have went 12 inches before it even started there, because that's where I started at. So this row. Oh, is that one? Nope, that's not one. Let's just see here. See if we see anything. I'm trying to keep my fingers wider than the center of the row is. I don't even see a seed. And I wondered.
Well, it looks like grass, but it might be. Is that a seed?
That may be a corn seed. No, that looks like a weed of some kind. Let me pull up on. Oh, it is. That's a weed. Okay.
That's what I was. I found weeds everywhere.
That didn't look too much like it. I'm a little concerned about the store-bought, because I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing anything.
I thought I saw a seed a while ago, but it wasn't.
No, I'm not seeing anything, making me wonder. Now the seed went somewhere.
Yeah, because
they come out of the planter and plate and went in here.
There's green, but it looks like a weed.
I don't see any seeds, because they should be sprouting. It's been 5 days. This side may be a total flop. Well, guys, here we are back. It is day 7 now. We showed you day 5. We're going to show you day 7 here in just a minute. If I want you to look at the onions, since we ringed them, look how they have taken off. They're making nice little bulbs on them. You know, it's not a lot of onions, but we are happy to have what we got. You can definitely see where I poured the nitrogen to of the ground is really, really dark. I mean, I almost overdone it on the nitrogen there, but the ground's really dark around them.
But they picked up.
But it's what it needed. You know what I mean?
Maybe we should have done it all along, but...
yeah, I'm telling you, boy, I mean, I put it to them.
So onions need lots more nitrogen than you gave them.
As a matter of fact, this row of onions took 3 5-pound bags of calcium nitrate. So 15 pounds.
And we were doing the liquid thing every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks I was pouring the 20-20-20 on them.
And that wasn't doing it.
Wasn't cutting it. So we went back and we did 15 pounds. Now this row is 150 feet long. And 150 feet I put 15 pounds of calcium nitrate to them onions. Not to mention, 2 weeks before that, I put 10 pounds of ammonium sulfate to them. And they're just now starting to grow. So
this is the best they've looked all winter.
It is the best they've looked, yeah. And I was noticing, this is our last potatoes we planted right here, and I was walking the row a while ago. They're starting to come up like right here. I'm starting to see the ground cracking right here. Right here's another one. So this part of the row,
I see it all down.
All down, but now the other end down yonder is a long way down yonder. But they're already up about this high. You know, they're doing good. Now the English peas, I tried putting these staples in. We got some really long staples, like this right here. These are 12-inch staples. I had these for, I got them on a job somewhere. I don't remember what it was. They were throwing them away, and I said, I'll take those, because I figure I could always use them. I shoved them in the ground, popped them right back up, because the ground's broke deep, so soft down in the ground. We had to come up here yesterday with 2-foot stakes, and I had to drive these suckers down in the ground with a sledgehammer, and then take a screw and screw it up at an angle from the bottom to get that, to keep the stake from popping up and the wind from blowing the string off of it. So we got that done. Looks like the Golden Gate Bridge down through there, don't it? But it sure did. It tightened all this up, though, you know. We'll have to come along here now, and we'll have to move, move the strings along. But the English peas are already grabbing it.
Yeah, once they get started.
Yeah, it's just, somebody mentioned to us, oh, you need to get some staples and put on that fence. Well, if this 12-inch thing here didn't get it, staples wasn't going to do it. So,
and now, what time is it in the morning? Because it looks awful early.
It is 7:18 in the morning. It's and I've been up here for a while, so I mean, waiting on Ms. Wanda. She had to go take care of a few things. Okay, day 7 on the sweet corn. Store-bought versus saving your own seed. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Now, y'all saw me plant this in the video with a planter. This is store-bought. We got one right here, one right there. There's one there, one right here.
But it is coming up.
It's coming up. Here's one right here. Barely coming up, barely making it right here. We got one right here, nothing right there, little tiny one right here. All down the row, you get down in this part right here. Once I get away from the end, there's one right here. Now, when I start coming through here, there's nothing for a long streak right here until I get right here, and there's one right here. And I walk all the way on down, and here's 2 right here, and that's the way it is all the way to the end right here, guys. And the row beside it here that I planted, the second row I planted here, I don't have anything in it, hardly. You'll see one every now and then like that right there. I'm thinking maybe another few days we'll give it. I don't see anything through here, nothing. I mean, literally nothing. I get all the way to the end, nothing. So, that's a very, I may have to replant the whole thing. You know, I may go in my planter and just replant it. But now I want to show you the next 4 rows. This is the corn that we've had for 2014, I believe, come out of the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
And let's take a look and see how it looks. Now, look down that row. I ain't even got to walk down. You can just look. This corn is coming up everywhere down through here. You know, you can see it all the way down.
You don't have to hunt it.
You don't have to hunt it. Now, yesterday morning was 33 degrees, and this morning is 40. It is kind of cool out here, and it is a little yellow because yesterday morning probably got to it because it was up yesterday. But this row's, you see the green down it? This row, I don't have to walk and look for it.
No, we can see it all the way to the end.
You can see it. Now, what you're looking at way down yonder?
Oh, that's right.
That's the Jimmy Red.
Oh, that's the Jimmy Red down there on that end.
Yeah, when you get down to that end down yonder, that's all the Jimmy Red. All the Jimmy Red done come up. It came up along with this here.
The sweet corn stops right here.
Yeah, you can see the line where the sweet corn stops at.
There's a sweet corn in all those rows all the way down.
Yeah, you can see, if I can get my finger in the camera right here, get my glove out of it, where we at? Right there is where the rows stop and start at, right across there.
And somebody forgot one whole row.
Well, I think I was thinking about planting okra.
No, you were going to do that on the other side.
I really was, but I think I was
You thought you planted all
I think I was so tired, I got tired of pushing that planter.
So the Jimmy Red's up?
Yep, we got 4 rows of Jimmy Red up.
This is squash. So far, nothing?
No, I think the soil is still too cold.
Yeah, because it was 33 yesterday, night before, and 46 last night.
40.
40?
Yeah, 40. Yeah, ain't none of the squash come up. The ground's just too cold. So we'll have to give it a little while longer.
All right, but the Jimmy Red.
Yeah, you can see the Jimmy Red across there. It's sticking up above the tops of the rows.
So it did okay.
It's done good. The Irish potatoes over yonder, you can see them.
Yeah.
Now that we're down here at this end, it done good. Now I can see right in yonder. I'm gonna have to go back where the new potatoes is coming up. I see the crabgrass trying to come up on tops of those rows. You see that light green tint on it? That's all that crabgrass trying to come up on there. We're going to get that stuff cut off so the potatoes can get up big enough that I can run that cub down through there.
Yep, but they're doing good.
Oh yeah, they're doing really good. That's a nice. That'd be 440 feet of potatoes. Okay, now that we've taken a look at the garden out here, I want us to go over. I have something I want to show you guys. Trailer
You gotta have your trailer.
to get that ladder from over yonder deep south.
And we've got our hydrangeas in here and the roses right now started. And then we've got to get grass growing in here.
Yeah, this'll
and this is just gonna stay on the trailer for now.
yeah, for right now we'll leave it on the trailer. I mean, till all the cold weather's gone anyway. We don't never know.
It's been in the shop for 2 days. It got 33 one night and 40 another night.
When I put it in the shop, look what happened.
What?
The pomelo.
Oh my goodness!
I put it in the shop and the pomelo put on blooms when I put it in the shop.
Ha ha! We've been waiting on that.
Yeah.
They're all in here. Look.
Are they? Oh, they are. Yeah, they need watering now.
Yeah, I'll water them.
But yeah, the pomelo, I saw it this morning.
Don't it smell good? Your shop smells so good.
Guys, I don't even know how to tell y'all what this smells like. It smells like the greatest perfume you've ever smelled in your life. I mean, it's just.
But it was overpowering in the shop.
Oh, in the shop, yeah, it was burning my sinuses in the shop. But out here, we just fertilized these with some triple 13, just a little bit, you know, not a lot. And boy, I mean, they are. I don't think I've ever seen this many.
I've never seen them have this much blooms all together. Each one of them would bloom in its own particular time, seem like.
This year.
By putting them in the shop and then bringing them out.
What are these, the Arctic Frost?
Yeah, the Arctic Frost are popping.
Yeah, they're starting to put on the new blooms. I tell you, putting them in that shop, going through that freeze thaw, it just, keeping them at a constant temperature instead of having them outside where it's cold, hot. Keeping them in there where it just stayed warm. It didn't get below 40 in there. No, never got below 40.
And this is the result.
This is the result. Yeah, I see now. Actually, what I'd like to do would be, when I go back to town, would be to pick me up 1, 2, 3 more, 4 more citrus trees. 4 more would finish this trailer out and leave a walkway in the middle of it. Because when we get them out here, me and Chris talked about it the other day, we need to take these and turn them where all the limbs are hanging over the outside, because right now we have them hanging to the inside.
So you could get them in the shop.
So we could get them in the shop.
Yeah,
we need to take time and turn them to where all the limbs are hanging over the outside out here and not to the inside. But yeah, I could use, and I was kind of curious about the Arctic Frost. I know the Owaris are just great. There's no doubt about them. But we were curious about these.
But the Arctic Frost, you see how it's doing? It's just one along.
Yeah,
these load up. This is an Owari. This one was the one that had the least amount of growth out of all of them.
That's what Chris got me last year.
And it was struggling. This is a lemon, isn't it? I think that was a lemon.
It might have been. I don't remember in that tub, but I know this here's an orange. This was the only orange tree I have left.
And look at it.
I want more oranges.
So we can do a few oranges.
Yeah, I love oranges.
It's loaded. I mean, not every bloom will make.
No, not all of them are.
And the bees were on them a couple of days ago, big time. They've been on them.
Yeah.
So not everything will pollinate, but some will.
We definitely have got to get, I can put 1 more pot over there.
2 more.
Maybe 2 more pots over there. I can put 2 over here.
3 to 4 more.
Probably, and I put 1 on the end here, so I'll probably get me 3 or 4 more trees. And I think we'll...
And a new trailer.
Yeah, I need a new trailer. This just needs to become my citrus trailer. Because it worked out too good not to do it.